what they're trying to do now is this bag was pre-cut. It's bigger than what it needs to be for this particular size dinghy, but finding the center line longitudinally on this thing is the first thing they typically will do, to tack that in the middle and then work outboard from that point. Every time you tack it, you go to the next furthest joint, which would be at the outside. You cut the bag system in half, and then you just work your way together. You'll end up taking the extra bag up in various pleat sizes, depending upon the bag size initially. Around the perimeter, we have what we call sealant tape. It's a double stick butyl tape. It's about an 1/8 inch thick, and this is the 3/8 wide material.
So as you can see, the bag is much larger than the part, because it's not the same shape. So the bag is basically two-dimensional, big rectangle, and our boat is three-dimensional, and it has a pointy end. So what we're doing is we're putting a lot of the bag material into the boat so it can really conform to the mold and help to consolidate all of our dry reinforcements. We're making pleats with sealant tape and just taking up extra bag. Any bag that we have outside of the part doesn't really help us. So you can see we only have about 1 inch outside of the flange. The bagging film is available in a couple of different thicknesses. We have 50 micron, 75 micron, or 2 mils or 3 mils. When we're sealing the vacuum bag, we want to make sure that we have a clean flange. We don't want any fibers going across the flange underneath our sealant tape or on top of our sealant tape, because that will give us an air leak. For vacuum infusion, we want to make sure we have a very good, very tight bag with no vacuum drop. Jeff's going to show us up how we finally close the bag. Because as you notice, we were making pleats along the length of the hull, but then we get to the point where we have to make the final pleat, and that can be kind of tricky sometimes. So Jeff's going to show us.
So what I do is I take the bag and I kind of form that last pleat, okay? And then I want to cut a piece of tape that's longer than that